Hey, I'm here today to talk to you guys about my trip to Wholefoods. I haven't been there in several years. We didn't have too much trouble finding it. Pulled in on the south side, which took us right up to a parking structure over the store, which was really nice. The aisles and the spaces were quite wide, so it was pretty easy to park, even in my full-size truck. Had no problem finding a spot. They've got cart returns right next to the elevators. You take the elevators down to the front entrance, and it's like walking from night to day. You go from a kind of dark, bare concrete parking structure into the front of the building, where it's bright, very pleasant atmosphere. I was actually pretty surprised. It's bright, the colors are nice, the ceiling is really high and painted a light color. It felt really bright and open, even though it's been fairly gray and cloudy here for almost 2 weeks. But it was really nice inside. We walked around once, just kind of get the idea of the layout. It's pretty standard. If you know how to find your way around any other grocery store, it's the same thing. Fresh produce and meat and bakery around the outside, and your packaged goods through the aisles in pretty much the same order as your any other grocery store. Really the only difference is everything they carry is the higher end, which means it is going to cost a bit more than, say, Kroger's / Smith's or Walmart or your general grocery stores, which is really one of the main reasons I haven't been in a long time. The prices are a lot better than I remember. I remember seeing that part of the deal when Amazon bought Whole Foods was they required them to lower their prices. And they are down a lot. They're quite reasonable. You're still going to be paying more than you would, like I said, at like Smith's or your general grocery store, unless really I think if you were buying the higher end products there, you'd be paying the same. You just don't have the cheaper products there. We picked up ground beef, was about the same. Was $4.99 a pound. So we picked up like 5 pounds of that, which is pretty comparable to any other grocery store you go to if you pick up your hamburger at the deli. So I mean, you're not spending that much more, but it's still more than I think the average person can afford to spend on groceries. But there are a few things there that you're not going to be able to find a lot of places, which is mostly the stuff I wanted to touch on as far as stuff that I picked up. We picked up like some Lily's chocolate, fantastic. It's sweetened with stevia, but it doesn't taste weird. It just tastes like chocolate. So that's fantastic. It was really good. We picked up some cheese. We picked up some Halo Top ice cream. This is one of the things I was talking about. You're gonna find there that you're not gonna find at most grocery stores. You can find Halo Top at most grocery stores, but we've been to most of the grocery stores around us, and we can only find the base flavors. We couldn't find. We haven't been able to find any of the seasonal stuff ever, but they actually had, I think, all the flavors that are currently out, so that was nice. So we picked up some cinnamon roll, Halo Top, some, what was it, I think maple pancake, and I got some rainbow sherbet for me. We like this because again, it's a low carb ice cream that actually tastes pretty good. It's not like what is it? There's another one that we tried before, but that's supposed to be a low carb ice cream, but it had no flavor. The Halo Top is actually really good. So we picked up a couple flavors that we haven't been able to find at our grocery stores. We picked up some cheese. We've been snacking on this this Gouda. This is a 3-year Gouda. Fantastic. We're big fans of cheeses. They've got a huge cheese bar there. It was wonderful. We got that. We got some Drunken Goat cheese, which is wine infused cheese. We've been eating that with our breakfast, with the eggs and thick cut bacon that we also picked up. So that's been fantastic. And then I got some sharp cheddar cheese for me that I haven't opened yet, but I'll probably get into that in the next few days. Let's see what else. Another thing we've been having trouble finding is this stuff. Don't ask me to pronounce that word because I'm going to pronounce it wrong. This is again for my wife is on a ketogenic diet. If you don't know what that is, it's very low carbs, high fat, high protein. She feels 1,000 times better on it, but one of the first things you find out is everything is loaded with sugar. Trying to find stuff that isn't loaded with sugar becomes really difficult, and it can also be used in ketogenic baking, I believe. My wife will correct me if I'm wrong. So we've been having trouble finding that, but they had it, no problem. Then we also found this is my coffee I picked up. It's fantastic. It's cold brewed. I love coffee, but I haven't been able to drink it in a long time because the acids mess up my gut pretty bad. But the cold brew is much lower in acid. So I've been drinking this the last few days, and it's been great. It's been wonderful. I've missed coffee so much. It's nice to find some that I can drink, and you don't really see this at most grocery stores. What else did we get? We got a bunch of stuff. We actually did get a lot more than we thought we were going to be able to. Let's see, we got some meat sticks. This is bison, and we also got one that was wild boar. We already ate that one. That was fantastic. It had cranberries in it. It was delicious. Let's just have any. No, not really. But we'll probably eat this in the next couple days. Me and my wife will share it. Let's see, anything else? Well, we picked up some more curry because we've actually been out of curry for a little while. So we picked up some more of that, and we picked up a couple brands of kimchi. Kimchi's wonderful, and so we picked up a couple brands that my wife hasn't tried. Most of the places only have like one brand of kimchi. So it was nice to get a couple other brands and try those out. My wife has liked those quite a bit. Let's see. I think that's the big stuff as far as what you don't really see at your general grocery store. We picked up some eggs. The eggs were about, again, they were pretty comparable. If you're picking up like the higher end brown eggs at your grocery store, it's going to be about the same price. But they don't have like the cheaper eggs, so you're going to spend more. If you were gonna spend a bit more money on those eggs anyway, then hey, great. Then it's not going to make a difference. So yeah, I think that's the big stuff. What else do we get? We got some hand poured soaps. That we've only tried one of them so far. I think that was one of the only things we've really been disappointed in, because when we got it, it smelled wonderful when it was dry, but when we got it wet, the only smell that came off of it was patchouli, which was not a scent that was listed as one of the scents in the bar. So that was a bit weird. We're hoping that the other one's not like that. But overall, I think it was a really good trip. I was really happy with how it went. I don't know how much I'll get out there because, again, I said it's the closest one we've got is almost 15 miles from where I live, which is a bit far just to pick up groceries. If we're out that way anyway, we might stop in for pick me up some more coffee or some Halo Top or something. But otherwise, they're a bit out of my normal budget. Like I said, I think they are for most people. It was really quiet in there. Not very busy, which seems odd this close to Christmas. But as the prices are a bit higher, you're just not going to find as many people there. I think if your budget allows it, it's totally worth it. If you haven't been in a while and there's one near you, I'd say swing in. Check out the new level of the prices. See if it's reasonable for you. I think that's about it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I hope y'all have a happy New Year, and maybe we'll see you around.